More than 20 Kentucky schools had a drill today to prepare for an unlikely event they hope never happens.
A family hit by a suspected drunk driver while leaving a performance at the Yum Center will return 1 year after the tragedy.
Big changes brewing as we inch closer to the weekend. Between now and then, we keep more of the nice stuff. We'll break down the hour-by-hour forecast just ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting. More than 20 schools in 10 Kentucky counties held a practice drill today. It was to ensure students know what to do in case of a rare chemical weapons incident.
It is part of the Bluegrass Army Depot's annual Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program exercise. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain was at Clark Moore's Middle School today for the drill. It's our top story at 4:30.
We are sheltering in place.
The students of Clark Moore's Middle School are part of a community-wide exercise in case there's ever a chemical accident at the Bluegrass Army Depot.
You know, we hope it never happens. I mean, it is a concern, but we have to do what we have to do to keep our people safe.
2 chemical stockpiles remain in the United States, one at Colorado and the other right here in Madison County. Over 500 tons of chemical agents remain at the Bluegrass Army Depot, just over 3 miles from the middle school. The chemicals consist of mustard, sarin, and VX liquids.
They've been called some of the most dangerous substances to man. If you do not take them seriously, they have the potential to rise up and bite you.
Today's drill was held in an unlikely event there's a chemical incident from that dangerous stockpile of chemical weapons.
Clark Moore's is sheltered in place, and at this time the system has been activated.
As part of the drill, the students are brought to particular areas of the building. The lockdown activates a positive pressure system that keeps the outside air out of the building. The system filters the inside air, hopefully keeping out any chemical agents.
It does not just leave you with the air you have in the tank per se, but it does make sure that all other air that comes in the event of the crisis is filtered and rendered safe before it's put into this area.
Mahal adds that the ultimate destruction of the chemical weapons is projected to take place in 2023. In Madison County, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
Clark Moore's Middle School is the closest education facility to the chemical weapons stockpile in Kentucky. A former UK football walk-on has pled guilty to nearly a dozen robberies in 2 states. The Tampa Tribune says 23-year-old Chad Michael Merida pled guilty to a federal robbery charge. The paper says Merida confessed to robbing several businesses in Georgia and Florida, including a bank. He faces up to 20 years in prison. Merida is a Knox County native. He also faces robbery charges out of Laurel County as well. Well, temperatures are slowly rising in the Bluegrass as we head through our afternoon, and we have plenty of sunshine out there.
Everywhere I went today, people are saying this is great weather, and I have to agree. We can expect more of that to end the work week. Sounds like a gorgeous forecast the next few days. Let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Chris Bailey's got that good news.
Yeah, it's pretty much been autopilot back here for the past couple of days, guys. Every day is the same. Now, we're adding a degree or so from the day before, but overall, as you mentioned, nobody's really complaining about that. Check out this beautiful shot from down in Jackson at the National Weather Service office in Breathitt County. High on top of the mountain down here at the airport, look at the clouds that are beginning to filter in. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. Temperature into the upper 70s across much of southeastern Kentucky, high 70s, low 80s across the entire region. Up close and personal into parts of the Bluegrass region, Frankfort, Georgetown, Lexington, down into northern Madison County, every location with that partly to mostly sunny sky that is showing up out there. Weather headlines, we are watching the weekend. We're always watching the weekend, but especially as we get a little closer now. A cold front is going to arrive, and that will bring the threat for some scattered thunderstorms into town. And the pattern for the 7-day forecast, guys, looking a little more unsettled, especially as we go into next week. So the good stuff of now, slowly but surely, is going to get on out of town. We'll show you what replaces that in a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. This week marks 1 year since a pregnant mother and her 2 young children were hit by a suspected drunk driver in downtown Louisville.
They were leaving a performance of Disney on Ice. The time since has been filled with hospital stays, surgery, months of rehabilitation. But as Lauren Adams reports, the family plans to return to the Yum Center a year later.
Police people just got hit by a car.
It happened in an instant. Sarah Neathammer, 6 months pregnant, and her 2 children hit while crossing a downtown street after catching a performance of Disney on Ice.
Right on sight.
1 year later, the family is still healing. Cheyenne, now 7, remembers everything.
It takes a lot to get her to go across the street, a whole lot.
After being hit by a suspected drunk driver, she would spend weeks in a hospital learning to walk again. But on Tuesday, she shows us and tells us she's better.
How come you don't need a walker anymore?
Because I'm healed.
How do you feel?
Good.
4-year-old Jaden was outfitted with a halo after a spinal cord injury, and he too has done just fine. But for baby Nathan, who came 3 months early and lost oxygen from the time his mother was hit to the time he was delivered, every day has been a struggle. Just 2 months after a life-saving emergency brain surgery, Sarah says the outlook, according to doctors, is grim.
Eventually his brain will just shut down and he will die. And so every morning I wake up afraid to find my baby dead. And that's my reality every day.
So most days are hard, but this week is unbearable. Cheyenne, in fact, wants to go back to Disney on Ice.
You're not scared to go back?
Her mom thinks it might bring the little girl closure, so we've got a surprise.
4 tickets for you guys to go.
She is so excited she's left speechless. But a hug is more than thanks enough.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Cheyenne says she's most excited to see Elsa, the Frozen Queen who sings Let It Go. It seems only fitting that this brave little girl is ready to move past the tragedy that defined the past year and truly let it go. For Sarah Neathammer, it's one more reminder of how lucky she is to still have her family.
How can I not be blessed?
Those smiles are blessings right there. The family will return to Yum Center to watch Disney on Ice tomorrow. Now, Russell Mullins was arrested last year at the scene and charged with driving under the influence and assault. Eyewitnesses say he ran a red light. According to police, it was his second DUI-related crash that Mullins had caused in just a matter of months. He goes to trial next month.
A new pizza place is coming to Lexington. The Herald Leader says that Uncle Mattio's Pizza will open in a new building at the corner of Euclid and Marquise Avenues. The co-owner of the New York-style pizza shop says he's actually planning to open 3 stores in Lexington. The Euclid Avenue store should open before Christmas.